this is Deanna from Sincere Engineer.
Your songwriting is known for the raw vulnerability and clever wordplay. How do you balance personal emotions with crafting catchy, relatable songs?
That's a good question. I'm like constantly, if I hear something I like in like conversation or something I've said to describe how something went down, I make a point to write it down and do the editing, kind of make it more catchy later. Am I talking too much?
Okay. Not at all. Cool. And Sincere Engineer started as a solo project, but has since grown into a full band. How has that transition influenced your sound and creative process?
Definitely like knowing that most songs get turned into like a full band thing. I try to write more like where that it'll lend itself well to like the live show with the full band. I still write all the songs. They all start as acoustic solo songs, so like I'm able to still play acoustic shows too, which is cool. I try to keep both like acts alive, kind of in that way.
Oh yeah. And the punk and indie scenes are known for their strong DIY ethos. How do you stay true to those roots while also navigating the pressure of the music industry?
Just making sure we do things that we like and have fun with and love. I still sell our own merch and I make all our own music videos and stuff, and write my own songs, and that's like important to me. Just making sure that the art is like straight from me, and yeah.
And you've mentioned in past interviews that your sense of humor plays a big role in your life and music. How do you incorporate that humor into Sincere Engineer's often serious themes?
I definitely like make sure there's like a time, or there's a time and a place for it. Like if the song's serious, I won't do that. But like in a song like Fireplace, for example, I made some goofy lines because I thought I could get away with it, and I like it, so I don't care if other people like it or don't. And yeah, I don't know. It's like a nice balance, kind of like in my own life. There's time to be serious, and most times there's not. So.
And your album Cheap Grills dives into the themes of anxiety, burnout, and growing up. How do you approach writing about such heavy topics in a way that still feels accessible and engaging?
I think just keeping it vague and also specific. There's always like somebody that can relate to it on the spectrum of vagueness to being specific. I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. It just kind of comes out that way, I guess. I don't know.
And you've opened for some of your musical heroes. What's that like, and how do you share with stages with bands like that?
Yeah, it's still surreal, like all the time. Like my favorite band, I'm like friends with like my favorite band now, which is insane. The Lawrence Arms, and yeah, I don't know. It's like this weird existence, I guess. I don't know. It's like all the people that like are the reason that I do this and love to do it. I get to play shows with them now. It's pretty sweet.
And from songs like Overbite to music videos like The Sims, you show a lot of creative range. Where do you get this inspiration?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I always like every time I like make a new song, I'm like, is that going to be the last song I ever write? And then it's not, thankfully. But hopefully that stays like that.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, totally.
So Chicago is known for such a rich punk rock history. How does the city influence your music, both lyrically and stylistically?
Sure. Chicago bands, like, in the past at least, have like always had like a specific kind of sound, and I like try to keep that going. But also, I think we're all kind of molded by like the crappy weather here, and we also have beautiful weather sometimes, and we get like I don't know. It's like a hardworking city, and we have a beach, and we have like everything anyone could ever need, and it's the best city in the world. And I think like a lot of Chicagoans would agree with me.
And with all the touring and festivals, how do you keep up with your energy and stay connected with your fans both on and off stage?
Coffee.
Caffeine.
Yeah, I mean, I still love doing it, so that makes it easy. and drink a lot of water and sleep when I have to. I'm always like tired and like high stress, but it's fine. It's part of it.
Hell yeah. And your music's evolved over the times so far. And how do you feel your music's matured, and what do you feel that your fans can expect from upcoming releases?
I think like just we're all like older now, and we've all been playing shows more, so we became a better band just from playing more. And I wouldn't have like called myself much of a guitarist, and I still really don't. But I've gotten better just playing a bunch of shows. My writing's gotten better just because I'm older and like kind of figured out a little what I'm doing, sort of sometimes. And hopefully the next record's like the same, maybe a little step up. Yeah, I don't know. It's growing old, I guess.
Yeah. So you've mentioned being into photography and gaming in your downtime. How do these hobbies influence your creativity and music, if at all?
So I've never really been into gaming. I just want to correct that. I mean, I like The Sims. That's like you mentioned. What was the question? I'm sorry.
No,
I gotta give you.
How do your hobbies influence your creativity?
I've been so busy. I feel like I don't have any more hobbies. That's part of why I was distracted. They don't really. I don't know. I really just like when I have free time. I like hang out and sit down and have a drink. I used to be into skateboarding. I don't really do that anymore because I'm like worried I'm gonna break my hands. And yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm answering it badly. Yeah, it's more like honestly, a lot of my lyrical content's about like working yourself sick, and I feel like that's like a lot of my life. So that's kind of what comes out. Okay. I should find a hobby. Is what I'm learning right now.
Well, it's good to correct. You're like, I only play Sims. I'm not a gamer. Sims.
My bandmates are gamers, and I never know what they're talking about. Okay. That's why I was like they put. I don't even know what they're like Zelda people. I never got into. I guess I do play like the Switch. We bring the Switch on tour. We'll do like Towerfall and Overcooked and Mario Party. Okay. It's more like it's like
hobby, like
yes,
social games.
Right, like you know.
The way people used to play. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm not like on the RuneScape or whatever.
Yeah. Just name dropped an old one too.
I'm old.
You can't be like I'm not a gamer and then you're like RuneScape. People are gonna be like, hey. So looking forward, are there any dream collaborations or projects that you'd love to explore with Sincere Engineer?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's like, I don't know, whoever's willing, really. I want to do like a song with like trio or Alkaline Trio. Local H would be cool. Maybe somebody not from Chicago too. You know, I don't know, whoever's down. I'm down for whatever.
Final thoughts?
No, thank you to everyone who watched our set yesterday. It was absolutely insane. And thank you to Riot Fest for having me. Thanks for having me on here. Thank you to Music Coast for having me. And yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.